With the anticipated release of Call of Duty Cold War, we look back at the history of Call of Duty, starting from the first Call of Duty, set in 2003, to the next was Call of Duty, which was Call of Duty Modern Warfare, set in 2019. Let's do this. We look at the first Call of Duty, which was the first Call of Duty. This game was released on October 29, 2003, set for the PC. This game took place during World War II as it took front as the British and the US during the invasions. There were not much of a multiplayer until the second. The second Call of Duty was released on October 25, 2005. This was a launch title for the Xbox. It was also released on PC and the PlayStation 2. This game also featured the unique Call of Duty bravado of the multiplayer. This game such as TDM, Deathmatch, S&D, Capture the Flag, and Headquarters. This game also gave us the grenade indicator and other aspects of the game that we know and love. This game was made by Infinity Ward and Activision, respectively. Next, we had Call of Duty 3, the first game developed by Treyarch and the third installment of the Call of Duty franchise. This game was released on November 6, 2006, and it was released on PlayStation 3, Xbox, Wii, PS2, and Xbox Original. This game had the same functions as the second Call of Duty with the multiplayer, and the campaign was more focused on the Western Front coming from France and Northern Africa. Next, we had the next Call of Duty, known as Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This was a game released by Infinity Ward and Activision, and this game, instead of using the normal World War II basis, this straight away used the modern warfare of the aspects of the game. This game was released on November 5, 2007 for the PS3, Xbox 360, PC, and is later ported to the Wii as Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Redux Edition in 2009. This game revolutionized the multiplayer aspect with more modern weapons and different types of kill streaks and other perks. This game also helped shape the future of Call of Duty, as this was known as the start of the golden age of Call of Duty, with different streamers, platformers, and different gamers who use different stats like Xbox Live, and the start of YouTubing for gaming. In terms of the campaign, this Call of Duty took place with two perspectives of British SAS soldier John Silk McTavish and the US front of Private Jackson. This game also revolutionized the aspects of pushing limits with the iconic nuke scene, and those have iconic characters such as Captain John Price, one of the most iconic missions, all gillied up. Next, we look at Call of Duty World at War. A game developed by Treyarch, the same companies made Call of Duty 3. This game took back towards the World at War aspect compared to the previous game, Modern Warfare, but this one showed more of a darker aspect of World War II. This game was released on November 11, 2008, and released for the PlayStation 3, PC, Xbox 360, and the Wii. This game also had the original Nazi zombies in it, revolutionized the multiplayer aspect of multiplayer. The campaign got revolutionized by having two sides of the front, on the eastern front pushing towards Berlin, from Russia for the Battle of Stalingrad, as you take place of Dmitry Petrenko and your roommate of Viktor Restov, voiced by Gary Oldman. And the other one took place on the Pacific side as you fought towards Tokyo, and the Pacific side with island hopping of the US Marines. Let's start getting a little crazy. I mean Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This game was released on November 10, 2009 for the PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Wii. This game was developed by Infinity Ward and was the direct sequel to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And when I mean crazy, I mean let's go nuts with the explosions, the guns, the perks, the multiplayer, the campaign, and everything. This game was like an action movie. The campaign was a little nuts, but as she took place with one of the members of Task Force 141 Roach, alongside Captain Price, our fan favorite, and Captain Silk McTavish. On the other side, during the US front, you took place a couple different people with the US Rangers. First one will be Joseph Private Island, who kind of got murked during the end of the infamous mission called No Russian, and he took on poor Private Ramirez. Ramirez, do everything! The multiplayer also got an update too compared to the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare, as it had way more kill streaks, way more guns, and way more maps compared. And the perks said the number 357. This had a laundry list too many to count. If you want to talk more about that, let me know. Next, we have Call of Duty Black Ops, a direct sequel to Call of Duty World at War, and developed by Treyarch. This game was released on November 9, 2010, and is for the PS3, PC, Xbox 360, Wii, and Nintendo DS. This game took place during the Cold War in the 1960s, and this place had so much aspects of the Cold War, such as the Pigs invasion and the Vietnam War. This game also helped with the revolutionize of the multiplayer with different aspects. In terms of multiplayer, this game revolutionized with different aspects, such as voice game chat, different aspects with gun game, theater mode, and wager match, where you can wager COD points instead of using payment option with loot boxes. More on that later. This game revolutionized gaming on the YouTube, as different YouTubers were starting to realize with gaming, and this only further told with different. In terms of the campaign, took place as which is different characters, as one character as Alex Mason, who's been programmed brainwashed to assassinate President John F. Kennedy during that time. However, this game had a little twist. Later in the game, you realized you were brainwashed by our fan favorite Viktor Reznov to assassinate Nikita Dragovich, Poroshenko, and Frederick Steiner. This game is one of my favorite games, and I love Black Ops with all my heart. Next on the crazy train, we look at Modern Warfare 3, a direct sequel to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This game was released by Infinity Ward on November 8, 2011, and was released for the PC, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the Wii. This game also helped revolutionize the different aspects of continuing the story through the campaign. As we talk about it, we'll look more. We look in the eyes of Soap McTavish as he's gravely injured by Shepard, who also killed Ghost and Roach. R.I.P. Ghost and Roach, long live. And we now jump to Frost, who is part of the U.S. Delta Force in the U.S. side of this war. And we look at Yuri, one of the villains, Makarov, people who was close to him but then broke off. This is supposed to be set of pretty much World War III after the catastrophic of No Rush. This game also helped bring out Kill Confirmed in the multiplayer, as well as keeping some other core aspects of the game. It helped revolutionize more of gaming, as Modern Warfare 3 was a pivotal point to launch into the YouTube realm. Next, we look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2, a direct sequel to Call of Duty Black Ops. This game was released on November 12, 2012 by Treyarch and is released for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. This game shows two fronts of David Mason, the son of Alex Mason, as well as the point of Alex Mason after the war. This game revolutionized Call of Duty and YouTube, as this was the game that helped many YouTubers get their. In the campaign, Yuko is more of David Mason in the year 2025, as this was the first game in the Call of Duty franchise to jump into the future with Call of Duty on Operato later down the line. This game also helped with show the aspects of what could happen in the Second Cold War, the digital age of drones and different unique weapons, as the villain Raul Menendez plans to take over in terms of revenge for the events that happened in the 1980s with him and Alex Mason, the father of David Mason. Now we stray away from the golden age of Call of Duty, which was in 2007, 2012, or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, to Black Ops 2, and start entering the period known as the future of Call of Duty, with the release of Call of Duty Ghosts. This game was released on November 5th, 2013 by Infinity Ward and Raven Software for the PlayStation 4, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC, and the Wii U. This game had been severely mixed reviews for some. The campaign was reviewed by mixed reviews of people and was severely underrated in my opinion, as the place of this kind of fictional Modern Warfare-esque type of situation, where it took place as Logan Walker, part of the Ghost Squad, who's known to keep sneakily in a stealth aspect to defeat the target known as Rourke, who used to be one of the members of the Ghost, now killing off different Ghost members as well as other civilians. In terms of the multiplayer, the time to kill was much faster than any of the Call of Duties known today, and it was also one of the games that revolutionized their story, having a perfect balance of it. If you want more about that, let me know. It also had a very fun aspect known as Extinction, which was the Infinity Ward's version of zombies instead of usual Spec Ops for the other Modern Warfare games. Next, we jump further into the future with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This game is released by Sledgehammer, a company who helped make Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and it's released in November 4th, 2014 for PC, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. This game had a newer, unique feature with the system with the exosuits and different mechanics of the game. In terms of the campaign, This campaign had a very unique aspect in storytelling, with big voice actor Troy Baker playing as the main character as Jonathan Mitchell. And this villain was played by the aforementioned famous Kevin Spacey, who played Jonathan Irons. This game had a very unique feature as took place in 2054 and 2065. This game had a very, very unique aspect with the mission, and it didn't go. In terms of the multiplayer, players can now double jump with the exosuits, and this game had the aforementioned problem with the ASM1 and the BOW. Plus F in chat for this game, whereas this game was not such a good idea in terms of this branching story pattern, as this game was one of many failures with the future aspects. Some players think that this was a great game, that it was a good step in the right direction for Call of Duty. Some may differ. Next, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, a game that was released by Treyarch on November 6, 2015, and was released for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, making it the first Call of Duty game to be all next-gen. This game was very mixed, to say the least, with the campaign and the multiplayer aspect. I'm gonna be honest, I never really played a campaign, and a lot of people said that they didn't really care for it. It was overall confusing and had too many elements, and it didn't really tie into the first and second Call of Duty's Black Ops and Black Ops Cold War, respectively. It had the subplot of it at the very end, but that was more or less if you got the canon ending. It was not very well in terms of the multiplayer. And for the multiplayer, players instead of double jumping now could wall run on different maps. And this game had the aforementioned Brecci shotgun that's still not patched to this day by Treyarch. This game had a very mixed reviews. People said they enjoyed the multiplayer, and for zombies, it was actually revolutionized for different YouTubers and along with different Twitch streamers when Twitch was starting to come around. Next, we have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, a game that, again, just failed to meet expectations. This game was released on November 4, 2016 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. This game had the unique function to go further into the future via Infinity Ward's development, Raven Software. However, this game also had a bright spot, as with this game, you had Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. The way how Infinity Ward did this, they had you buy Infinity Ward to get Modern Warfare Remastered. So they compensated for the sales numbers via having Modern Warfare Remastered. Modern Warfare Remastered was helped by Raven Software update graphics and other types of assets with the gameplay. This game multiplayer was kind of the same thing with Black Ops 3, and in terms of the campaign, some people say it was a diamond in the rough. Next, we go back to boots on the ground with Call of Duty World War II, the second game made by Sledgehammer Games, and this game was released for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. This game took place on the front of the heading from D-Day towards liberation in Berlin. This game had a very unique aspect with the campaign, as it tells the story of Band of Brothers and other aspects of famous World War II movies. In terms of the campaign, it got revolutionized with the World War II touch-up. This game's kill to time ratio was much slower, as it had to compensate with different World War II guns, and this game revolutionized the aspects of different aspects of the multiplayer. It still kept the same aspects with Capture the Flag, S&D, Team Deathmatch, Free-For-All, and all that, but a very classic World War II feel. Next, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 4, a game that was unique to Call of Duty. This game was released on October 12, 2018 by Treyarch for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. This game did not have a campaign, as this game was only around for the Battle Royale thing with the release of Fortnite, PUBG, and Apex Legends around that time frame. This game also still had multiplayer and zombies, and this had a thing called Blackout, which is a Battle Royale. In terms of the multiplayer, the jetpacks were removed, and this was more boots on the ground fashion, with a little bit more of a futuristic spin with different perks, guns, and different aspects of the game. This game was known as the game with no campaign, and it was not very much received for the multiplayer aspect, and Blackout was more of the Battle Royale mode, which more people played to have fun with. Last and not least, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare. A kind of a tongue-on-cheek reference with the first Modern Warfare game. This game had a kind of soft reboot feel to the first Modern Warfare game. As you see here, you have Captain Price and a new storyline that helped revolutionize Modern Warfare and kind of reinvigorated it back into the normal Call of Duty provides. In terms of the campaign, this game revolutionized it with a more realistic aspect of the horrors of war, as this plays with the real-life events such as the stuff in Syria with the Russian military and other aspects of famous battles that took place in the Middle East. In terms of the campaign and multiplayer, they work hand in hand as this game helped revolutionize with the Verdansk and different aspects of bringing back famous characters. Modern Warfare also had a new spin-off called Warzone, a famous Battle Royale mode game, which players took place in Verdansk and had a story that's based off of the campaign and multiplayer aspect. This game also helped with Warzone become a popularized aspect of Modern Warfare, as they brought in different seasons with different operators. This current one is Season 6, and slated to have Season 7 soon in the next week. Thank you for listening, and if you want me to make more of these contents, let me know. I can start making more different series such as multiplayer, campaign, weapons, etc. You name it, I'll try to put it out. See ya.